Ever feel like your brain just works differently? Like everyone else got a manual you never received? Here's the thing. Different doesn't mean broken. It might mean you're wired for something most people miss. These 10 patterns show up in people who think deeply, and number 10 is the one that actually matters most. Let's dive in. Sign 1. You need to understand the why. You can't just follow steps. You need to know why they work. This isn't being difficult. Research shows that people who seek deeper understanding build stronger mental models. They don't just memorize, they connect. So when everyone else moves on after just do it this way, you're still asking questions. That's not slow, that's thorough. Sign 2. You notice patterns others miss. You spot connections between random things. A conversation from last week suddenly relates to a documentary you watched. Or you see a trend in data before it becomes obvious. Pattern recognition is a core component of fluid intelligence, your brain's ability to solve new problems. If you do this naturally, you're essentially running advanced software others haven't installed yet. Sign 3. You think better alone. Not because you're antisocial, but because your best ideas come in silence. Some brains process information internally before sharing it. Psychologist Carl Jung called these introverted thinkers. You're not avoiding people. You're giving your brain space to do what it does best. Deep processing without interruption. Sign 4. You're weirdly good at explaining complex things simply. When you finally understand something, you can break it down for anyone. That's not luck. That's the Feynman technique in action. Richard Feynman, Nobel Prize-winning physicist, said if you can't explain something simply, you don't really understand it. Your ability to simplify shows true comprehension, not just memorization. Sign 5. Small talk drains you. Deep conversations energize you. Surface-level chat feels like running in sand. But give you a real conversation, philosophy, ideas, how things work, and suddenly you're alive. This isn't snobbery. Research on need for cognition shows some people are genuinely energized by mental challenges. Your brain literally gets a dopamine hit from complexity. Sign 6. You question everything, including yourself. You don't take things at face value, even your own assumptions. This is called intellectual humility, recognizing the limits of your knowledge. Studies show it's linked to better reasoning and fewer cognitive biases. Confidence without questioning leads to bad decisions. Questioning means you're calibrating constantly. Sign 7. You learn in unconventional ways. Traditional education never quite fit. You'd rather watch a documentary, fall down Wikipedia rabbit holes, or learn by doing. That's because learning styles vary, and many intelligent people are autodidacts. They learn best when curiosity drives, not curriculum. Sign 8. You see multiple sides of every argument. Even when you have an opinion, you can genuinely understand the other perspective. This is cognitive flexibility, the ability to switch between different concepts and viewpoints. It's rare. Most people anchor to one view and defend it. You hold multiple truths at once, which makes decisions harder, but you're thinking more nuanced. Sign 9. You're hard on yourself. You set high standards and beat yourself up when you don't meet them. Here's the reality. Imposter syndrome hits hardest among high achievers. The Dunning-Kruger effect shows that competent people underestimate themselves, while less competent people overestimate. If you doubt yourself, it might be because you actually understand how much there is to know. Sign 10. You're still trying to improve. This is the most important one. You're watching this video right now because you want to understand yourself better. That growth mindset, the belief that you can develop through effort, is what psychologist Carol Dweck found separates people who plateau from those who keep evolving. Intelligence isn't fixed. It's not what you have right now. It's what you're building toward. Closing. Here's what this really means. You're not broken for thinking differently. Your brain is optimized for depth over speed, quality over quantity, Understanding over acceptance. The world needs quick thinkers, but it also desperately needs people like you. The ones who ask why, who see connections, who refuse to stop learning. So next time someone tells you you're overthinking, or you're too intense, or you ask too many questions, that's not a flaw. That's your operating system running exactly as designed. If this resonated, subscribe for more content that actually respects your intelligence.